The wallet, the watch, and the lottery ticket. The school's principal, Owl O'Brien, was known for his surprises. This time, he decided to hire a Hazel Dormouse who just got out of prison as the school's janitor. Of course, many people disapproved of the idea that a criminal would be walking among them. "I wouldn't be surprised if everything in the school went missing," Squirrel Sid said cheekily. "A tiger can't change its stripes," Teddy Tom added. "Just because he's a dormouse," Sissy the snake hissed. "How can you be so sure? You don't even know him." "You're right," Teddy Tom agreed. "But we know what we know." "What's that?" Sissy wondered. "Just ask anyone," Teddy Tom exclaimed as he ran away with Sid. He didn't want to argue with Sissy, and besides, he had no real explanation. Meanwhile, Teddy Tom and Squirrel Sid were gathering with Marty Mole and Barry the Bat. Kitty Bitty and Bella Bunny joined them too. "How are we going to protect ourselves from this ex-con?" the girls worried. "Me and Sid decided to set a trap," Teddy Tom explained. "We'll leave some bait. If he steals anything, we'll catch him," he said proudly. Dormy the Dormouse happily walked out of the principal's office. "Don't worry about the children," Owl O'Brien said. "They're helpful and kind. I'm sure you'll get along. Oh, and don't forget to introduce yourself to Mr. Bernard, the doorman." Dormy began working right away. "I'll start with the dining hall," he said to himself and started sweeping the floor. Reaching under one of the tables, he saw something. "Oh, my, a wallet. Someone must be missing this," he said, and left with the wallet in his hand. Squirrel Sid and Teddy Tom came out of their hiding place. "Did you record it?" Sid whispered. "Of course," Tom said as they snuck out of the dining hall before Dommy got back. After cleaning the dining hall, the Hazel Dormouse began raking the leaves in the yard. While collecting the fallen leaves, he found something else. "What is this nice watch doing on the ground?" he said, shaking his head, and ran off once again. The boys recorded this too. The third time, Dormy found a piece of paper on the floor in front of the principal's office. "Wow, a lottery ticket with yesterday's winning numbers!" he exclaimed and ran off. The boys were happy. "All right, it's time. We caught him stealing on video. Let's go show the principal," Teddy Tom said angrily as they all charged into O'Brien's office. "So you're saying you hid all these things and Dormy walked right into your trap?" the principal questioned while watching the tapes. "He was in prison, so he must be a thief. Is that right, Mr. Bernard?" he said on the phone. "Please find Dormy and come to my office." "Can we go now?" Squirrel Sid squirmed. "Not yet. You accused someone of doing something wrong. You should face them," the principal replied. After hearing the accusation, Dormy was sad and speechless. "Are these the things you're looking for?" Mr. Bernard asked, pulling each item out of a box. "This is everything, isn't it?" "But Squirrel Sid stuttered. "Your prejudice got the best of you," Owl O'Brien stated. "Everyone deserves a second chance after they have paid their dues. If we claim to know what someone is like, we don't give them the chance to prove that they have changed. Dormy and I already agreed on the rules. If he finds anything, he will give it to Mr. Bernard, as he did." I'm not a thief. Dormy finally spoke up. That's not why I was in prison. It was for graffiti. I damaged a few buildings, but now I know that it's not okay to spray paint anything I want. I want to prove myself to you. Squirrel Sid gave out a sigh of relief. Please forgive us. We never even considered that the reason you took those things was to give them to Mr. Bernard. The school went back to normal. Dormy worked responsibly, and the boys let go of their prejudice.